How to create Python line graphs to show trends. If you are curious about how to create line graphs in Python to illustrate trends, you are in the right place. Let's break down the steps you need to follow to make this happen. To start, you will want to use the Matplotlib library, which is a popular tool for two-dimensional data visualization. First, you need to import the necessary libraries. You will typically import Matplotlib's pyplot module, which is often referred to as PLT. If you want to perform numerical operations or create data, you can also import NumPy. Next, prepare your data. Line graphs requiring two sets of data, one for the x-axis and one for the y-axis. The x-axis usually represents the independent variable, such as time or categories, while the y-axis shows the values you want to track. Once your data is ready, you can use the plot function. This is done by calling pltplot with your x and y data points. This function will connect the points with lines, showing how the y values change as the x values increase. Customization is key to making your graph clear and informative. You can add labels to the x-axis and y-axis using PLT, xlabel and PLT, ilabel. This helps viewers understand what each axis represents. Additionally, use PLT title to give your graph a descriptive title. You can also change the line color, style, and markers to make the graph more readable and highlight the trends. After customizing your graph, it is time to display it. You can do this by calling pltshow, which will render the graph in a new window or inline if you are using a notebook environment. If you want to compare multiple trends, you can plot additional lines. Just call pltplot for each new data set before calling pltshow. To help distinguish between the lines, use pltlegend to add labels for each line. Here is a simple example to illustrate these steps. Import the necessary libraries. Import Matplotlib, pyplot as PLT. Import NumPy as NP. Now create some sample data showing a trend over time. Time is equal to NP. Array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Values is equal to NP. Array 10, 15, 13, 17, 20. Next, plot the data. PLT, plot time, values, marker is equal to O, line style is equal to, color is equal to blue. PLT, xlabel time days. PLT, ilabel value. PLT, title trend over time. PLT, grid true. Finally, display the graph. pltshow. This example shows how value changes over time, with markers at each data point and grid lines for better visualization. For additional tips, consider using NumPy arrays for efficient data handling. Customize line styles, colors, and markers to improve clarity. When plotting multiple lines, include pltlegend with labels for easy identification. Adding grid lines can also help viewers track values across the graph. If you need to save your graphs, use PLT. Savefig with a file name to store them for reports or presentations. Line graphs are excellent for showing trends because they clearly display changes over continuous intervals or ordered categories. By mastering these steps, you can create informative visualizations that reveal patterns in your data using Python.